Hello again, this is SF Giants fan Mike coming to you today with a bit of a Pokemon Go video. Tomorrow is Community Day, and I figure that's a very good day to jump back into Pokemon Go. They're finally gonna have Dratinis available in my area. Granted, it's for like 3 hours, but I figure that's a good enough of excuse to jump back in as possible. But let's be real, guys. The main reason I'm doing this video and the main reason I'm trying to get back into Pokemon Go isn't so much for the gameplay. Let's be honest. Pokemon Go right now is like a 4 or a 5 out of 10. Um the main thing that annoys me is just the uh-oh, is the accessibility of the Pokemon. I mean, let me see if I can find the Pokédex here. Dun, 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 there we go. Let me just show you what I mean here. Where is he? My main problem is I don't have access to a whole heck of a lot of Pokemon. For some odd reason, they decided to region lock every Pokemon in the game. Um, and that really frustrates me. Pokemon that are just common and everywhere in the regular games are again region locked. I used to live in Castroville, California, that has a stream going through the town, and that is not that far from the ocean. I guess it's a few miles. Uh, Maybe 10 miles. I guess it is a bit inland now that I think about it. But we did have a stream going through town. And I could not get um I this game's having all kinds of problems loading. And I could not get any kind of water Pokemon in town whatsoever. If I got water Pokemon, it was pretty much out of eggs. They would not spawn in town even near the stream, and I was so upset at that. Because one of my favorite Pokemon you just saw there is um, one of my favorite Pokemon is Gyarados. I probably mispronounced it. I think it's actually Gyarados or something, but Gyarados. That's how I've pronounced it since 1999. As I told my niece and nephews, deal with it. But yeah, dude. I mean, Magikarp, which should be so common, it was around everywhere. And I've seen 15. And there was a stream going through my town. Think about it. If you had a stream in any Pokemon game, you pretty much have access to Magikarp, except in Gen 5, whatever region that's called. I forget what it is. I've seen 15 Magikarp, and I've been playing since 2 weeks since this game dropped. I have gone to Moss Landing, which is literally on the ocean's edge, and they will not spawn. I live I'm not going to tell you my actual town where I live, right? But I live in a town that is on the ocean. Right now, I'm like a mile from the ocean. There is no water spawns near me. It's just so illogical. So anyway, guys, as 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 I'm saying, um, I'm not going to start picking up this game for the game. The game might be like a 6 or 7 out of 10 at best if you had access to everything. It might be better now. It's been since about November since I played. Um, yeah, November was the last time I tried walking out at night. That's why I'm kind of getting back into it now. Is that it's starting when I'm leaving work? There's still light, so I can get out there and actually go for a walk and at least have some light left to me. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to come home and do my walking here, but for now, that's probably not going to happen for another month or two. I just want to have some light just so that I can go everywhere without having to worry about where am I. It just seems like it's safer during the day anywhere you go, right? But uh but the real reason I need to start up back up on Pokemon Go, guys, I don't know if I've ever said this before, but I am 38 years old now. Last year was a really hard year for me for many reasons. I lost my mom. We didn't get evicted, but just about. I forget what they call it. It was like a 60-day notice to move out when I had no money left at that point. It was right after my mom died. Um, And then a few weeks later, I found out I have diabetes. I'm fairly overweight. I'm 5'10" and I weigh like 300 pounds. Last time I weighed myself, I was like 303. I'm probably like 310 now because I haven't been able to walk because it gets dark before and after work every day. And that's not really an excuse, guys. That's just me being real. So what I want to do is just make a little series on my channel. I have all of 7 subscribers right now, or however many I have. Last time I checked, I had 7. I'm not doing this for views. I'm doing this more just to have accountability. I'm gonna try to get accountability in my real life too. I'm gonna talk to my boss on Monday, who's a good friend of mine. He goes back over 10 years. We used to go to church together. That's how I even heard of the job I currently have. Uh, but he's been recently diagnosed with diabetes, like I think 2-3 months before I did, and we're both just at that point now where we need to start taking care of ourselves. So I need to get real life accountability, and I'm going to try to do this just to have some kind of accountability, guys, where I can show here's what I've actually done throughout the week, uh, and hopefully I'm going to start seeing some tangible results. Right now, I'm going to start with exercise. I got to figure out my diet. Because right now I just can't really afford to do anything too fancy, you know? I look at all this diet food, even just good for you food, and it costs a lot more than just buying, the instant meals. Like right now, what I'm doing is I have, excuse me, like those Red Baron deep dish pizzas. I can get them, well, the Walmart brand, four for $4. I eat 2 of those for dinner. That's a $2 dinner. That works for me. Price range, but I just don't have time when I get home from work. I work long days, which is kind of again one of my excuses. I work, 10, 11 hour days, 2 hour commute. Uh, when I come home, I don't want to have to mess with dinner. I throw it in the oven for a half an hour. Tastes good. It's cheap. It has all 4 of the major food groups in there, even if it's not necessarily good components of the different food groups, but I got to work on that too. So, anyways, this is just the start of a series. I'm going to film tomorrow too and see what I can pick up. I'm not really going to do anything too fancy like Nick from Trainer Tips. He does great videos. I wish I could do stuff like that. But right now, I don't know how to do 2 cameras. I do have an extra cell phone I'm going to use for some footage tomorrow, but that is not going to be at the same time as trying to play the game. I'm going to do some still shots, like, this is the area I'm in. This is what it looks like. That way you can see, like, the map down here and kind of get the idea of what actually it looks like around me. Hey, there's a Dragonite way over there. Of course, our Rayquaza raid that I have no hope of beating. Nobody really does any Pokemon Go over here. Anyways, I'm gonna leave it at that for this video. Actually, I've never actually caught a Whimsir before, and for some odd reason, our internet's slow. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna leave it at that. I look forward to doing the series. I'm gonna start tomorrow, and for now, I'm gonna try to do a video once a week on the weekends. I'm gonna do a weigh-in tomorrow with my, at the beginning of my community day video. I'm gonna see how much I weigh. I'm probably just gonna say my weight because I don't know how to. I don't want to take a photo of the scale because even if I'm holding a phone or whatever, and okay, it is having issues. Even if I'm holding a phone, that kind of throws it off a little bit, then you're leaning down to get a good shot or whatever, and you're throwing off your whatever. Oh wow, there's a something I haven't caught before. Grumpig, whatever. So I think I'm just gonna say my weight, every week. Hey, this is what I weighed in today. This is what I weighed in last week. Here's my net results. And we'll see what happens, guys. All right, guys. Thank you so much for sitting by and watching, and hopefully I keep on my commitment. And hey, hit me up in the comments if you have not seen one of these in a week or more. Let me know. I mean, this is kind of why I'm doing this. Hey, what did you do? And, I can respond. Oh, hey, I've just been sick. I'll get that video up soon, or whatever. Hoping I'm hoping I can get you know at least that kind of support. Like I said, I'm gonna start working with my friend Johnny, and we're gonna do that in real life too, because I know he's kind of looking for that kind of support too. We're gonna start working on that together, hopefully. Anyway, guys, I will talk to you next time. Bye.